Roots. I think this is her.
Girl, you want to I'm just really don't
Yeah.
Good morning. We're starting.
Oh, we're starting.
It's your boy Ramont.
I wasn't ready.
You said good morning already.
Okay, it's Reese.
And I'm Antoine. What up?
You gotta give me your intro.
Oh, you gotta give me
We
the
should have
intro.
went over the house rules.
We
Yeah,
should've.
that means he doesn't watch any of our episodes.
No, that's not what that means.
Well, you didn't watch any episodes
You
with
poured
any of
me
our
in.
guests.
Yeah.
Welcome back to another episode of the Lil R and R podcast. We're coming to you live and direct from a new, undisclosed location in the DMV area. It's Ramont, Antoine, and Reese, and we are here.
Got shit to talk about.
We do have lots of things to talk about. First of all, we're going to update the people on the fact that it's cupping season.
Oh, where we at? Pull out your calendar.
We're in September, which means I almost played something. Which means that
We've been loud.
we're drafting.
We are.
We're drafting. So we went from scouting, which is we talked about finding the players. The players.
So
So
getting
scout.
a roster together.
Yeah, you get in the roster, you
Yeah.
go into like different games and seeing who you want on your team. I.e., you go, it's like going out to the club.
In the street.
Like, okay, yeah.
Bars,
Mhm.
lounges,
Yeah. Okay.
restaurants, brunch,
You take your notes.
day parties,
They definitely
Day
day
parties.
parties.
Yeah.
The rooftops.
And friends of friends.
and then the bathhouse. I'm not, well, for some folks, and not me, I'm just saying for some folks.
This
Starting
is
quick.
getting off to a...
Starting quick.
It's cuffing season, like now it's cuffing season.
You know
so-
what though? You get it where you get it. Like I feel like bathhouses and sex parties are a thing.
Yeah.
And then so drafting. Drafting is Ramont, because you kind of gave me the definition. What is drafting?
But y'all know.
Drafting is
Oh, you're at that point. You're picking people for your team. Let me see it. Let me see something. You know, relate it back to sports. You know, I ain't into sports like that. Oh yeah, drafting is you're picking, you're like making your selections.
okay.
Yeah.
So I'm
That's
leading
like-
out like I'm going.
Yeah.
So from scouting.
So from 10, you're down to your 5. That's what it's getting.
Yeah.
Because the next one is tryout. So
Damn,
with
10 to 5?
no, I was just saying.
Yeah.
I was just using a number.
Okay.
I don't know what number y'all at. I don't know where y'all at. Don't make them faces. It's whatever it may be. I'm just trying to draw a reference. So you
Okay.
know what I'm saying. Then
Gotcha.
tryout is when you start to go on the dates.
Okay. Oh, that's
So let's say you scout, you see somebody that's cute. That was your scouting phase. So drafting phase, you either slide in the DM, you may see them again.
exchange
Now
your
you're actually
number.
approaching, like what's going on. You know, what's your number? This, that, and the third.
Why are you making them faces?
because I'm just like I didn't.
You need to take a. You need
Full
to take
speed ahead. I
Where you at on your calendar?
Okay.
I didn't scout it, drafted.
You in the preseason.
Well, I told you I never because my birthday's in January, so
Oh gosh.
we gotta make it happen.
Yeah.
Are you doing?
Do you have the disclaimer at the bottom that says subject to change?
Schedule to change based upon feeling?
There you go. And that's why
Or
Reese has been
birthdays.
going through.
Am I looking for cuffing?
No. Are you participating in cuffing season? Are you?
I don't know. This year it's been more of a me kind of thing. So I've been more so just working on me. Now, do I have a roster? Maybe.
Okay.
But
Not that. Maybe.
maybe. But no, I'm not looking to be cuffed.
Okay.
This isn't the season for me to be cuffed. Yeah.
Got it. Well, you got to know that
Yeah.
during cuffing season.
Like, you know, I think about like even in general, like when we talk about seasons, like our winter is different from Florida's winter. So my winter is different than yours right now. You may be looking to get cuffed. I ain't, not yet.
I don't know what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
I'm just out here enjoying cuffing season this season.
Oh.
Right. But I mean, this tis the season, so I'm participating.
Okay.
But we gotta roll it back because we just really was like, this is Antoine and kept it moving.
Right, you did.
Like we don't.
You did.
They don't
I tried to what you call it, but you shut me down and told
Well,
me
you
I don't
just
watch
came
the
out.
damn
This is
show.
Antoine. Like, wait a minute, hold on. Like, they don't know you. So Antoine is our friend who I came into contact with him doing projects. We did. I think our first one was with Will C Productions, Unprofessional. I think that was the first one.
That was the very first.
And it never
project.
saw the day of light. Well,
It did. Don't do that
It was
to it.
no, it's not out there.
Well, it
He
was.
snatched it.
Okay. But it did sit there like we had a viewing. We had it got posted.
Was that the one at the movie theater?
Yeah. Because we did, it was that one, it was Fuck, Marry, Kill, it was Mindfully Yours.
Now I gotta call Will because these are projects that didn't come.
Well, Fuck, Marry, Kill got redone. Mindfully Yours, she went away with my professional. Why are you falling out?
What's wrong?
We talking about all the projects that got snatched. We was in them until we weren't.
So, is that the one when you did your
The
video
mockumentary.
thing?
Which one?
It was in a movie theater, but you weren't there, so you had to record like a video to say hello to the audience.
Oh, I was in, what?
I think you was in school.
That was Damage Control.
Oh, okay.
That was Damage
Then I
Control.
didn't see Unprofessional.
Unprofessional was
Get off
very
my head.
Unprofessional?
The unprofessional
It was-
things that happen
with working,
in filming.
yeah.
Oh,
Things
Okay.
that happen, people.
Come on, PR.
You're going left. But no, yeah, Unprofessional was it was like a mockumentary of like I said, the shit that goes on
Behind the scenes.
Yeah,
so
people
you're
getting
an
their lives.
actor like Reese.
Yeah, I act. I do. It's an outlet for me, so I enjoy it.
Is that an outlet for you, Reese?
It works.
Oh, it works.
It works. I enjoy it. It sometimes interferes with other relationships, and then we have
Really?
sometimes.
How so?
Can
He's
see
never
my-
available. That's how so.
Oh, you're booked and busy.
It was only because I was working on 2 projects at one time, and it was hard.
Oh,
but we got
balance
through it.
out.
Oh
Oh, shit, your knee, baby. Watch it.
Oh no. Okay, that means next topic. Moving right along. So that's how I know Antoine. We work, and how do you guys have known each other, or known?
I've known
each other?
of Ramont from the party scene, in a sense.
Mm-hmm.
My partner previously was a club promoter, and that's how I know Ramont.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
He was at all parties. I was at all parties.
He was.
Was I wasn't around.
He
then.
was. He was at all parties.
Were you?
He was at all parties, and yeah.
That sounds like something, but okay.
Not something, but we'll dive into it later.
We're here. Okay, well, so that's who you are. You want to tell people anything else about you?
Yeah, so again, I'm Antoine. I am an actor. But that is, side work. By day, I am a prep coordinator at a nonprofit in DC. Been there surprisingly almost 6 years now. And yeah, I do photography.
Speaking of, because I need some photos.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah. No, I'm serious though. In real life.
And I got you.
Okay.
I got a photo shoot tomorrow. But yeah, that's me in a nutshell. I'm sweet. I'm fun. I like to have a good time and turn up.
Sweet, what does that mean?
I'm sweet.
Like
I'm a
nice?
sweetheart. Yes.
Let me tell y'all.
You're not gonna do that. You're not gonna do that, huh?
I believe it.
Thank you.
Because you guys knew of each other. We know each other. We see each other.
Like I've never seen Antoine in a bad light.
Thank you.
No, he's not in a bad light.
But I've never seen anything bad. Like
He's not-
I've never seen
I'm
him
not
go
saying
off.
that.
I've never seen him like anger.
I've
Like
never seen him go off.
You've never seen me go off minus the reunion. From
No. We're not talking about during acting. We're talking about in real life.
When have you seen me go off?
Not go off, but you know how.
Reese has this thing where if we're out, like prime example, we were in Atlanta one day. We were in Macy's. What was that, Macy's? We were in the store, and this man was walking by with his child. The child had asked a question, "Can I have something?" And I was like, "Shit, can I have it too?" And he was like, "You're gonna be the reason we get into a fight." I guess it's just
Because the father was an attractive man.
he was.
very.
Why?
He called both our attention.
But I was just like, okay, this is good. The baby was like, can I too? Sir, please.
He's just making you beat him to the punch. That's something that Reese would do.
Isn't
Not
that?
nobody with no child.
Why
Now, At a party.
Yeah, I'm a
Where
sweetheart.
I know what's going on.
I'm a
I'm
sweetheart.
not taking away from that you're a sweetheart, but you are a little bit of a hood rat.
You
Wow.
said something. Oh, wait.
You learn to use these urban and hood rat terms.
Where are you
is
from?
this name urban?
I'm actually from around the corner, actually.
Okay.
Here, Largo. We're not hood rats up here.
We don't tell where we are. This is the undisclosed location. You gotta keep that out.
Yeah, absolutely right. Leave her out.
But
But no, I'm not near hood rat. And you said something on another podcast where you said something about it was the character something, and you said it's not your zodiac. And then, bitch, you named out Gemini. You said this the Gemini, the twin. You know I'm a Gemini.
Are you?
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Oh.
Makes sense. There's two sides. You are a sweetheart. And then you have a hood rat side.
Why is it gotta be? Why should
I don't know why.
But then you do hood rat.
Why did you get that?
Anyways, I'm not claiming hood rat.
You can't argue with the guys.
I'm not a hood rat. I'm not near hood rat. Never will be. I'm just a bitch that I don't deal with. I don't behavior. I can't
Do you
take
have hood rat
bullshit.
behavior?
Do I have hood rat behavior? No.
What do you call it?
Interesting.
Call it out. So this is my new thing, right? People always want to throw things out there. Give me an example of hood rat behavior that I've displayed.
So give an example, Stink.
Hello.
That's hood rat.
That is very hood rat.
That is not hood rat.
Go ahead.
Hood rat behavior in that situation is if I would have walked into a McGrath is nuts. That's hood rat behavior. I didn't do that.
But see, Antoine, you. Are we on this for this long? Antoine,
Is it just a personality? Is that what it is?
It's just like,
yeah. But I can pull it back at times.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Two sides.
Yeah.
You just made my point. Thanks. Next topic.
Next topic. I'm intro extroverted, I guess. That's what
Ambivert.
Ew.
Ramont don't believe
What's the
it's a
next
word.
topic? It's not.
It's a word.
Not a thing. I don't give a fuck if it is a word. It's not a thing.
It is a thing.
Y'all want to make it a thing.
Now he against us. He was just on your side. Now he's against both of us. Go ahead.
No, it's you. I didn't call that out.
You said you're introvert extrovert. That's an ambivert.
Oh, that's what that is.
Yeah, because that's what Reese think he is.
I am.
Are you?
Yes.
He's not.
Absolutely.
He's not.
What's next? Because I feel like this is going real fast.
Because I've never seen someone walk into a party or cheerful and speaking to everybody and been like, "Oh, I'm an introvert." Like how?
Am I
That's
always
true.
that
That's
way?
true.
Yes.
Not always.
Majority.
What?
90% of the time, that is you.
85.
90. Yeah.
84.
So you have this thing, and I said this to him before. If it's somebody that he sees by their lonesome, he'll go speak to them.
Right. That's not an introvert at all. You're actually going over there and bothering the introvert with your extroverted ass.
I feel like I'm going and bringing you into the fold. When you're by yourself, I mean, if you're at a party and you're by yourself, no, come, be with the people.
Fuck that.
That's an extrovert.
Fuck that. And you
No, we are
what
not
I'm
talking
saying.
about this situation. We almost stopped being friends.
That's all. How are you?
Because this one here, he don't know boundaries.
Oh yeah, we talk about that all the time.
Welcome to the Lil R and R podcast.
This is Antoine. I'm Ramont.
We got a lot to talk about. So let's talk.
Go ahead, carry on. I'm here.
Now she getting a little feelings, girl.
I don't even have to.
Girl, that you do.
Next topic. Next topic.
They ain't even making it.
Close your legs. To the
Thanks. Swing your legs around. Swing your legs around.
I feel like I'm got my back to MCR. I don't want to do that.
Then turn the chair.
Oh,
Okay, there we go.
here we go.
Okay, so what's up? What are we talking about?
Well, we started with.
Why did you bring us here today?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Actually, I was talking to Reese.
No,
It goes on you.
Like, yeah.
So yes, we started off with cuffing season.
You're cuffed.
I'm cuffed,
Cuffed and locked in.
locked in. I'd have made it through all the situation years ago. Yeah.
It's like,
Yes. And you're still looking to be cuffed.
I am playing. I'm playing in the field of. I'm playing in couple seasons. I don't. So the problem with me is that when people, I don't believe people when they come to me on the strength of, ooh, I want to, and I was like, oh, okay. Because I feel like it's easy to say that, but
if you're not
show me, like I'm a show me type of person. So if you talking the talk but not walking the walk, I'm good. And I'm not staying in a situation for the sake of being in a situation. I'm not sticking around and going on dates just to be. Now I used to, because I used to like to. I still like to.
I remember those days.
Yeah, I used to. It used to be very.
I'm like, Reese, what are you doing?
Going to eat. He want to go eat. I'm going to eat.
Reese, but you don't like him, but
you don't like him.
He brought me food.
Wasting time.
Baby, they used to bring food to the house
Wasting
and
time.
leave.
Wasting
No,
time.
that was waste of their time.
No, you were wasting time.
Was I?
Yeah.
Well, I feel like I was.
You were entertaining something that you didn't want.
True, but I was not presenting that I was. Well, maybe in my actions, it looked like I was interested. Yeah. Sorry to that man and woman. I was hungry though. I like to eat.
I was hungry though. That's when you told me cook.
Who?
You.
Antoine
Oh.
clearly don't know me well. Antoine knows that. You know I don't cook.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah. But
So-
you could though. You don't, but you could.
Yeah, it's always opportunities and options and things like that. Yeah,
But I think, like I said, I'm not looking to be cuffed at the moment. Yeah, my life has drastically changed over the course of the last, 9-10 months. And with the change, I haven't been looking to, actually get cuffed. I'm enjoying my time alone to be able to do me.
Yeah, I get it, and I love it. I love it for you. I think that's important. I think it's important knowing that, so that if situations come to you, you're able to say, "Hey, this is where I'm at, and meet me where I am," or keep it moving.
Facts.
So I'm with it. I love it. I'll keep you guys posted on the progression of what's going on.
What your lineup look like?
Yeah, I mean, it's not a line. It's like a
group?
Oh, 2.
Is it a group?
No, we can't.
The Bible said where 2 or 3 gather.
all right.
Well,
So what's next?
you tell me, baby. Oh, that's right.
It's on Ramont. We have gathered here today.
So, our topic, it's 3 of us, so it may be a little lengthy for this episode. So our topic for today is...
Why you falling out?
What? What happened?
Good.
No. What's wrong?
Cause you was
Now she gonna start crying.
Right. You see?
Laughing all myself. What happened? Because something was in my eye. So I just took them off.
Like I'm about to get a whole dissertation on some shit. So the topic for today.
No, something was in my child. I can barely see.
Right, that's right. Right. Okay,
Let me put them back on.
Okay.
Is that better?
This baby said there's 3 of us, so it might be a while.
It's always a long episode when it's 3 of us.
Okay.
So we're trying to get right into it versus all of our catch up.
Right, because the catch up, some people don't appreciate the catch up.
Don't appreciate it. They were like, we got fast forward. Oh,
Right. 30 minutes. But here we are, 20 minutes in. Go ahead. Topic loading now.
We're talking about staying in a relationship, but staying in a relationship as far as not knowing your self-worth. In essence, settling. You feel as if this is the best that I can do because, I'm going to put up with whatever this person is dishing out because of how either they made you feel or you just feel inside yourself in regards to that particular person and or the situation in which you may be in. Some people may be in situations where they feel as if they can't get out, so they have to stay here and try to make the best of it or just deal with whatever's going on.
Woo. Yeah, I know that very well. I did it for some years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Let's hear the story.
So in that there, and I say I've lived that. That was my life for many years with my previous partner. Disclaimer: I'll just put it out there. My partner recently just passed away a few months ago, back in November, and hence why I said a little while ago I'm spending all this time to take care and get to know me. But prior to that, we were together 12 years, and I want to say around year 4 to like 9.5, that's where I felt as if I lost myself. So when I met my partner, I was a $140. I was a twink. I was small.
Come on, $140. I ain't been a $140 since a $140.
Well, when I met you, you was about that, and that's
I was. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
We met at the same size.
Well, I think it was a little bit bigger than you about that time, but I was a little bit bigger. But yeah, when I met my partner, I was 140. I was 18. He was 9 years older than me. I was 18. I was 140. Yeah, we met crossing New York Avenue after one of his parties.
Okay.
First words to me, verbatim, crossing the street. I'm trying to fuck.
Whoa.
Which was very random and very weird. I laughed it off, but it was cute and we exchanged numbers. We did hook up right away.
This is a true love story.
Wait.
Yeah, this is
It
true.
was cute.
It was cute.
Okay, you were 18.
I was 18. My second party, like club party ever. So it was like, oh, they like me. Yeah. I felt like Angela Bassett when she got off stage, but she was glowing at the beginning. That's what I felt like. Call the please. That's what I felt like. So we exchanged numbers and we had talked for like 2-3 weeks via on the phone. And then one night he came to pick me up and we were going to the club and it was given. I'm like, well, shit, I hope it's not a long line because it's cold outside. And he was like, well, that's my party. I'm the promoter. So I was like, oh, bitch, you was fucking and got cut.
Bitch, all of the cuffing season in 2 weeks.
No, bitch.
Well, you said
Well, at that time he was with somebody and I was with somebody, but still.
Okay.
Yeah.
The plot thickens.
Yeah, it does. It does. At any rate, we didn't get together actually until I want to say about like 6-7 months later. We had our shit in between there.
Gotcha.
He found out about my dude. I found out about his dude. It was a big blow up. Then we got together.
Okay.
I was crazy. In that, with us being together, from there, over the years, he was a cook. Like, he cooked his ass off. Like, and you know that relationship shit, when y'all happy, y'all good, y'all have your routine, come home from work, babe, what's for dinner, you cooking, boom. Baby, he was doing jerk pork chops, ribs, yams, all that shit on a Tuesday night.
Damn.
Yeah, on a Tuesday night. Bitch. For years. So I went from 140... you know that girl. You know that girl. She was a big girl, wasn't she? To 260. I went from 140 to 260.
Wow. In how much time? About?
I want to say over the course, I want to say 3 years.
Wow. Okay.
Did you notice the change of the weight?
Oh yeah, it was very.
But did it
you
matter?
You're right. I noticed it. I felt the shit.
But did it matter?
Well, in the beginning, it was one of those things like, that's my man. He loves me. He all right with it. But I forgot in that beginning of me actually, because I was 260 for like a good year and a half before I began to say, okay, let me start trying to get this weight up off me. But then it did create issues within the relationship because sexual activities dwindled. The time when we did that, because I felt like, okay, now I feel as if you're not attracted to me because I know you like twinks. Prime example. Like I said, we knew each other. I had a very strong disliking towards you. You didn't, but this was a cute pic. You was cute. That's it. You was cute, and your body was together and everything. And you were that image of what he would be attracted to. So
and you was around, girl, because you was in the club.
I was
bopping around.
around.
He wasn't the only one, but like there were a few people, and I had to even tell him, call that bitch out on the mic one more time. I'm gonna beat her ass, and it's gonna be your fault. Let me hear her name on the mic one more time in this club. I'm gonna beat her ass.
And I didn't even know that's
Not
true. But I know what you're saying because when you're there and the promoter sees someone that's a frequent person,
right.
They want to give them a shout out.
So, but in that case with that bitch, no, that bitch liked her. They liked each other. That's what that was.
Got it.
I almost popped her myself a few years later because she did some disrespectful shit. But that's not here nor there. Anywho, but in that losing yourself and staying in a situation to ensure that you're not lost or fucked over. I sat in that unhappy with myself, unhappy with what my relationship had turned into, unhappy with how he was looking at me and treating me. Those things. But I still loved him. And then my thing is, okay, yeah, I gained all this weight. Who if we break up, who's gonna deal with me? Who's gonna deal with this? I don't even like what I look like. You know, it was that.
So you were happy in self and
right.
But so you stayed because it was comfortable, because
it was comfortable, it was familiar, it was all that I knew.
I remember.
He got me at 18.
You felt that way too? In a situation?
Yeah.
Oh.
I was 18. And literally, I moved out of my mother's house, moved with grandma, out of her house, moved into my own place, and then a few months later, he and I got together, then we moved in. So literally, my entire adulthood, I've been with him. Yeah, coming into, and then all my 20s, I was with him. I left him, when I was 28, 29?
That's a long time.
Yeah, and doing that,
dealing with 10 years.
Yeah,
You were 18. Okay.
dealing with a club promoter, it's a lot. Like that, not only is it the nightlife, you have people that are coming out that they want to party. People get there drinking, they're intoxicated, they have their uses, their substances that they're using. If there's a flirting moment that happens somewhere in passing, that can continue on over time at different parties. So it was a lot of shit that I dealt with and tolerated for the sake of the business. Now the party scene was a business. He had his daytime job, I had my daytime job, but the nightlife was additional money. That was additional coins.
Right.
So a lot of ass whoopers was spared because of the business.
Okay.
For years. For years. It was many of folk whose asses I wanted to drag across the club, but I did it because I didn't want to fuck up my coin.
Okay. And that makes sense.
Yeah.
I get it. So at what point did you realize?
What was the breaking point?
Yeah, like what was the moment that you said, you know what? I'm not doing this because I don't want to do this anymore. Like when did it become more about you and what you needed for self versus?
It was around the time. It was shortly after my father passed. Back in 18, it was shortly after that time where it was like, because he passed, I had begun losing my weight. I had dropped down to 230, 235 in that area.
Were you losing it because of stress, or were you working out?
Combo.
Okay.
Just give me a combo.
That's a good combo, though.
Yeah.
Your body.
Yeah. Baby, the best for me, heartbreak. Heartbreak.
Yeah.
Well, maybe you need to date somebody.
Child. Wait, what?
What are you saying? What are you saying?
Hello?
Oh.
Yeah, Ramont. Yes.
This is not unprofessional, girl. Hang up.
They're gonna play with me.
But no, it's so for me, what the breaking point was around after my father passing back at 18. From there, like I said, I was depressed, I was sad, I was with him. Other events happened in my life where it was just like, okay, I gotta start taking better care of me. I began acting more. Then I was like, I need a better, I'm not happy how I look on film. So now I want to get that together. So it was all of that, but then after all of the years of dealing with the stuff that was in the club scene, other things began to happen that came to the light. And I think when it came to the light, that was my breaking point. Because at that point, when I say to the light, like Facebook Live, somebody went live to call some shit out that you came to me in private, and it was like, what are your thoughts on this said relationship with my ex and your man? And from there, after we had that private conversation,
my mind, wait. So somebody went on Facebook Live.
After a conversation that we had in private.
So you and the person that
the person came. No. They went. The person went live.
Okay.
So it was a situation, and you know me, I'm a very upfront person. I can spill my own tea.
Right.
Tell it. So the situation was, my partner apparently was dealing with this person's ex.
Okay.
And in some way, shape, or form, the relationship was awkward.
Okay.
Because we have a relationship with this person, but you're cool with their ex. And how is that possible? I noticed it. I didn't say anything, but the person stopped me. It was pride of 18. Person came to me at the close of night.
I think that's all bad.
Oh, baby, this girl got a good memory.
Really?
Good memory.
They said 18, bitch. I got to think. Pull up a picture. Where was I at?
Yeah, it stopped me in the club and was like, yo, isn't it strange to you how close the two of them are? Like, where did this friendship come from? And I was like, I mean, I've noticed it, but it's not enough for me to bring it there because I don't have no proof, you know? So that same night, 30 minutes later, we're in the kitchen at Stadium and we're eating dinner. You know, Stadium got a kitchen. You can go sit in there and eat and like the tables, chairs. There's shrimp tacos and everything.
There's
shrimp tacos? Yes. Oh my God.
Is it still open? Because every night that I've been there, I don't remember. I'd be like, pictures will remember. Oh yeah, I was there.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't
know. So the person
over there. Okay, I know where it is over there.
In the corner when you come into the club.
Yeah.
So we were sitting up there after you approached me. You came to us. Me and my partner were sitting there eating, and you come over, and now you bring it up with me at the table. So you came over. I just find it funny that you yada 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 yada. Yeah.
Wow.
Even though I did put the battery in that bitch back because I wanted to see my damn stuff. I said, girl, well, bring it up then. And she did. She did. That weekend, it was other shit that had went on with the person that was in question that I saw that me and my partner had got into it about, but that I left it alone. But now you're coming to me with your thoughts and your feelings about their friendship. My partner blew up. Why the fuck would you bring this up? Yada, yada, yada. Got up, left the table. Went outside talking to his best friend. Why the fuck would he bring it up in front of Twan? And now Twan going to think X, Y, and Z. You know me, girl. I got up and I followed because I want to know the fucking tea at this point. Like, why you go off like that if there's nothing there?
What's wrong?
Yes. Why go off that way if there's no tea?
Right.
Check it and move the fuck on. So fast forward to after that. Let me put my shit on silent.
On silent. Did it ring?
She vibrated. It caught your attention, but it's okay. Fast forward a week later. My birthday is June 4th. Pride is always a week before my birthday. My birthday happened, and a couple days after my birthday, the person who came to me went live, and their topic they were doing lives all out of nowhere. And they went live, and their topic was fake friends. So that caught my attention. The caption said fake friends. That caught my attention. So I opened up and I watched it, and he was on the video. I screen recorded. I still have the video on my phone to this day.
We can watch it afterwards.
We can. And it gave very much like, don't smile in my face and do fucked up shit when you in my ex's DM doing X, Y, and Z, saying all this. There's 100 bottoms in DC, and if you want to cheat on your man, cheat with somebody else and not my ex. So I called that bitch and it was like, hey.
What's up?
Is this, now I want to be clear before I say something. What you just said in this live that you did an hour ago, are you talking about my person? Because you didn't name the name, but you gave enough based off our conversation that we had the other night.
Right.
So they confirmed that they were talking about said person, my partner. A couple days later, you go live again now with your ex sitting next to you, and you bring it up again.
It's so good. It's a movie.
Yeah, y'all bring it up again, and then you drop the promotional group name because you was like all of the promotional name in the DM, and the bitch keyed and was like, he definitely was.
It's funny how he's so I'm trying to understand the situation here because he's coming at you guys like your partner is cool. Like I find it funny that he's cool with my ex, as if like he has an issue with his ex. But
But the thing is that him and the ex are him and his ex they're close. They're cool. They talk every day.
But what was the issue? Especially if
because
this is your ex.
He felt as if that why are you talking to him? Why are you in my ex DMs?
But he's your ex. I mean, partner aside, if he was single, why couldn't he be in his ex's DMs?
I'm feeling like they were friends.
Right. Well, it came out later that it was some flirting that was going on.
No. But what I'm saying,
they were friends. My partner and the person were friends.
Yeah, and I think that's the problem.
Okay, that's the part of the story.
Yeah.
My bad.
Because I couldn't see any of that. That was the only.
Okay, so the partner, your partner and the dude were friends, and then he was in the ex.
But to me, that.
But the ex entertained.
It's too easy
the ex
to have a conversation.
Yeah, the ex entertained.
Yeah,
but so the ex entertainment, and then y'all gonna sit up here next to each other and kiki about the situation.
That's where I had a problem.
So I'm not tripping. Thank you. I thought I was tripping on this. I thought I was tripping.
Like, but you entertained it.
And now you're sitting
all in this.
But a friend of my enemy is a friend of mine.
Hello? Talk about it.
Okay.
Now y'all sitting here on live kikiing, and you're confirming this on live. Now mind you, my partner's oblivious to the lives. He's at work, he doing his thing. And when the shit happened, the second video, I couldn't take it. I had to speak on it at this point.
Wait, the second video meeting with the
With the ex. Yeah. Oh, I put, what's this?
So what's that?
Swipe, look at the next video. What's this? And it was like, oh, no, it's not nothing like that. Yeah, okay. Well, I talked to so-and-so and he said it was. That week was very awkward for us because I that was the first time like actually dealing with something possibly on the lines of infidelity or whatever it is. Like,
wait, you had not had any issues with infidelity prior to this?
Not to say,
like,
I know you fucked that bitch.
Okay.
Nothing like that.
Okay.
No, like I said, the club scene is one thing. You see people that y'all have a liking because it's attraction. I flirt with you, you flirt with me. It was that. He was a club promoter.
No, I get it.
Bitches that come to the club, not all bitches, that come to the club, they see the club promoter. They see the money. They see the VIP.
I just
they
want a
see,
table.
Right. They see the table. They see all of that. So they want to find their way and their niche to it.
I still pay. Give me 20% off.
Yeah. Yeah. And then I give you some head.
Shut up, bitch. No, that's still full price.
Cause this
But no, like it's so crazy. Like the other the promotionals. So it was my partner's promotional group, and he partnered with other local partners.
Right.
And when I'm saying when I say that you have bitches coming into the scene looking to get whatever they can get, you see the other promoters dealing with all these little fast new people on the scene.
Right.
They come in VIP for the grand. Girl, I will knock the shit out of you. I'm the Nene Leaks of the circle, bitch, because I've been here. I'm that girl. I'm the only partner that's lasted. I'm the only girl that's been here. I'd have been the first lady for in this whole group. I'm that girl.
Y'all would have gave a good reality show.
And I would have been the one to probably get bopped because I just want to be VIP for free.
But,
what's up, boo?
Yeah, but no, it's that, and I even told somebody, get her out the VIP because she acting like this is her shit and it's not, and I don't like that. She picked this bottle up one more time, she'll get hit with it. That's what I'm saying. Like, so, and that wasn't even my situation with my partner. Now you had those people that again, that when they saw him, they lit up. Hey, give me a hug and give me a drink, or can I get in free?
Right.
That shit, you know, all of that. Yeah. So it's been many a times where that's happened. And like I said, that one time I said, call her out again on the mic. I'm going to knock the shit out of her again. And it's gonna be your fault. I'm gonna knock her and I'm gonna look at you holding the mic. I'm gonna look at you holding the mic as I knock her. But so after dealing with all of that, and then now all of this that went Facebook Live. The person that went live, you're in the circle as well. You're not a promoter, but you're in the circle of promoters. You're in the circle.
Show. You're a friend
right.
of the show.
You're a friend of the show. You're a friend of the show, and bitch, you're carrying on this live.
You trying to get yours? You trying to get a main?
So
and everybody sees this. Everybody saw it. So now I'm looking like the fool.
Because everybody knows. Even though no names were said, everybody knows who we're talking about.
Exactly.
Right.
Everybody knows who we've been talking about. This shit has went live. Everybody in the group, I'm pretty sure, had seen it. Now I'm looking like the dumbass for being with him, still staying.
So that was
my breaking point. After that week, I had flew out of town it was a conference in I forgot where it was. It was a conference I flew out to. I had a little time alone to do some, in between the sessions and my alone time. I had time to think to myself. And when I came back, 2 or 3 days went by, and it was just like I woke up that one morning. We were engaged at the time. I took the ring off and left one. I can't do this. I can't do it. I remember that day verbatim. I can't do it. And he lost his shit. Like, no, I can't believe this is happening. I didn't do anything. Yada yada yada. And yeah, that was the day back in 18.
So what was it when you were gone? What was the thing that said, okay, I'm done? Like, what was it? I was
tired of always having to feel as if there's a possibility that you are fucking somebody else. Okay. Somebody that's not what I look like right now.
Do you feel like that was insecurity?
Yeah.
Okay.
My weight was a big piece. Yeah. Prior to my weight gain, I wasn't insecure. I wasn't even to the fact to say, oh, I'm a bad bitch, I'm this and that. That's not me. I don't carry myself like that. I'm Antoine. If you like me for who I am, that's what it is. But when I did go from 140 to 260, I wasn't happy with myself at all. That's was the whole person.
Right.
I wasn't happy with myself. I was unhealthy. I was always out of breath. Clothes didn't fit the same way. You know, all that shit.
And it was his fucking fault for cooking.
Right.
Bitch, you did this.
But again, and I know that wasn't your normal attraction.
Huh? I'll go to 260 to eat well.
No, don't do that, girl. Now, unless you go bulk. Now, unless you go and swell it up, then yeah.
Well,
you said to tell you if you do bigger. I'm gonna tell you. Friend, what's going on?
But no, I stayed because I did genuinely love him. I stayed. Absolutely. And I didn't want to restart. I didn't want to try to see if I can find somebody else to actually love me just as I am. And I'm not saying that he didn't. I'm not saying that at all. But I do know that in that there was a time period he was not attracted to me because of how big I got. It came out now. That did come out after we broke up. About 5 months after we had broke up, and eventually we got back together. But 5 months after we broke up, that came out that he lost attraction to me when I gained my weight. He left work one night. Him and his coworkers were drinking after work. He called me up on the phone crying, and I'm like, "Yo, what's up?" He was like, "Yo, I feel fucked up." I'm like, "Well, what are you talking about?" He said, "You're right. You were right all along. I lost attraction to your weight gain. When you gained all that weight, I lost attraction to you." And the thing is, I knew that for so many years, and I questioned, do you still love me? Are you still attracted to me? And you told me yes. But deep down, I knew that you did it. Because this is, I ain't never seen you with nobody. All your exes were twinks.
Twink is a really small gay boy.
Skinny girl. She's bounty.
Okay, because weren't they on Google?
So we like,
but you always at the end of the episode talking about. So this is what a twink.
This is what a twink is for anybody who needs to know. But no, yeah, I knew that. And then to get the confirmation, it fucked me up. But it was good to get that confirmation that so I know I wasn't crazy all these years.
So my only question is, well, maybe not my only, but one question that I have is, I feel like at this time that you went away to this conference or whatever, that's when you recognize that you had lost you in a sense.
Oh yeah.
And that was you coming back saying I'm done is you getting back to you. But during the relationship, and you said you had gained this weight, when were you unhappy with that? Was there a point where you were unhappy or were you good?
Well, no. I was unhappy I started being unhappy with the weight. The weight gain picked up drastically after 2013. Yeah. Girl. I know, because I'm saying, I have a great memory. Like, I remember dates, times, what the hell. I can tell y'all shit that he actually said on these days when we had conversations on certain things. But back in 2013, this is when my weight gain began to pick up. Like, from there to about 15, I blew up.
So, you never felt like that?
Felt like I stayed in a situation beyond the expiration date? No. I feel like
Well, look at her being different.
No. Let me go back. I feel like I've been in situations, but I'm very, very, very big on, I can't be in a situation unhappy. I can't.
Yeah.
And I can't be in a situation where I'm questioning. Now, I was in a relationship where everything was a question. And I was like, but it was because people were bringing me shit. So you bring me something, and I'm like, is that? But there was certain instances where somebody would bring me something, and I'm like, bitch, no, I know for a fact that we were here. So this couldn't have been that. You know what I'm saying? So unless you gave me something legitimate and something that I could, something tangible, I didn't care. But at the point where I was unhappy, I tell everyone I'm a communicator. I'm gonna let you know that I'm not happy. I think that in those moments where the response didn't agree, like if I'm unhappy and you're like, well, okay, you're unhappy, what you want me to do? I'm best without you. Thank you, good night. I'm good.
Yeah, and I wish I was at that. I wish I was there. I lost myself completely in him, especially with the party business. When I say that everything was surrounded around him, I wasn't doing shit that I really wanted to do. It was always, hey, Twan, can you promote? can you do a round of promotions on Instagram and Facebook? Hey, Twan, you dress, we about to go to the club because the party about to start. We gotta go set up. Hey, Twan, the club is over, but I gotta meet with the other promoters. We gotta talk some shit. Give me about like 30 minutes. Turn it to almost an hour. Shit like that. I lost myself in my relationship because, again, I genuinely love that man. Like,
no, I've lost myself in situations, but not.
I lost to the point where I stayed though. I lost it. I lost it because I was so focused on him. I lost myself. I lost my physical.
Right.
All that, you know.
That's a lot.
It happens though. But it happens.
I agree, absolutely.
Yeah.
But so your story is interesting because we haven't been friends that long. Like I wasn't around during that time, so I don't know that you. I don't know that version of you. But I feel like I've known you for a very long time, and I've seen you through 3 relationships, including the current one that you're in, which I haven't seen any of that. So, what point did you go through any of that?
The first one.
The first one that I know about? Okay, and I knew the tail end of that.
Right.
I feel like I came... Because
so you lost yourself in the...
Yeah, I shouldn't stay. Should have left a long time ago.
Because of things that were happening.
Made you stay?
That was my question.
Yeah.
Self-worth.
You didn't know yours?
At the time,
That's
it
so
was...
weird to me.
Well, because you know it's now. You know it's like after the fact.
Right,
so
right.
at the time, it was very much like Antoine is saying. Like I don't want to start over. I don't want to find someone new, and I feel as if you're the only one that's going to put up with me. Yep. So I'm going to put up with whatever is going on here for this, for the sake of what's going on. And like I said, I should have left. I mean, looking back naturally, I should have left, but when it hit me, it hit. I'm just.
So what was that moment? What was that moment of clarity? That
I think I told the story before. I mean, it's old now, but we had basically.
Oh, is this the move out and somebody else? Okay, it was on that episode.
I need more of that afterwards. We'll bring it up afterwards.
I mean,
yeah.
the short version is, I went to his place that he had been saying was just like his sister's or his mother's place or whatever like that. So I got there and you start to push shit together like, okay, what this is. This don't.
You observe. It's that observation. That's
and I was just like,
this shit ain't adding up.
And then Reese got mad and Reese said I was wrong. So he got up and went to work that morning. I took my shit that I bought him. I said, take this.
You better than me, because I took that into some more shit. I took that in some more shit.
Reese is crying. Reese is crying. And I don't feel bad about it. Honestly, I don't know where none of that shit is right now. But at that time, like, I woke up and I was just upset.
That's somehow waking the fuck up. Because I woke up and said, I can't do this, I'm going to take this fucking ring.
No, I woke up and I was just upset and I'm just like, absolutely not. And I just took back shit that I had bought him. We were the same size. I took that shit. Shirts, jeans. I ain't give a fuck.
And what did he say?
He wasn't there when he got back.
When he got back, did he call you and say, "Where the fuck is my stuff?" Or he knew that he had fucked up.
No, I honestly no.
Mine is an Indian giver.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Because I would have took him back.
Because I knew where it was going, and that is the part that throws me. Bitch, you woke up, it was like.
Absolutely.
You
should have left me alone. Should have left me there by myself.
I
could have did more damage, but you should have left me. So,
shit.
I just took the shit. I mean, it wasn't that much, but I was just like absolutely not. And he didn't doing this. He didn't. I don't think he said anything. But
the story like. This is.
I was on that. I literally did that. I don't care. This shit is mine. Fuck you. Like,
oh shit. Okay.
I don't think he said anything. didn't realize it at first. Like I said, it wasn't that much. Like, it wasn't like I took out a portion of the closet type of situation. So it was just like pieces here and there. So I don't think he...
Purple, blue, red, thank you.
Eeny, meeny, miny, thank you. Another one, thank you.
These shoes, these are mine.
Bitch, you gonna take this to that bitch house tomorrow.
So it, yeah, I don't think he said anything, and I was mentally like just done, just like it just felt like everything had just was like lifted in that moment itself. And then of course to see him like years later, it's just like
ain't that it? When you see them later, like,
and then he was on some weird shit at that.
I don't know that because we got back together like 10 months later.
Oh, absolutely. That motherfucker could never.
What? We got back together 10 months later.
And I don't know. I'm not a back and forth. Like I had done it. Like let me not put it out there. Like I did it.
Yeah, when I went over there, that was me like thinking like we're going to get. And I was just,
I think that there's situations, but I just think that what sticks out in my mind is when we are done. There's a reason that we are done. There's not. I'm not gonna say people don't change.
To say I can't. I'm going.
Yeah, I just can't. Like I feel like it just feels so familiar going back to a situation that you knew, and even if the person has grown and they may be somewhat of a different person, the core of who they are, it's there, and it's not a bad thing. It's just not a thing for me.
So in going back, I experienced what you just said. There was some change. Mm-hmm. However, I'm back and I'm like, he's still doing this shit. Mm-hmm. This is still going on.
Right. And that's why I'm just like,
Yeah, like it's to the fact that, so when we broke up, so when I left, I moved out. I left every fucking thing. I packed me a bag for like 2 weeks to go stay at Nana house. I had already hit Nana up before.
Come on.
I had
shout out to Nana.
Nana said, come on, baby.
She said, come through.
Come on. I got 2 rooms, pick your choice. No, I had went to my grandmother's house and I was like, Grandma, like it's a possibility that my life may be changing soon and I may need a place to stay. She said, okay, I won't say nothing. Just stay between me and you. Just if it needs to happen, let me know. I ain't want nobody else in the family to know. But see, the thing about it is we also had family ties. 12 years.
Yeah.
We broke up at 10 years, but we had family ties. My family and then his family, which is his family is much older. I mean, and when I say that, his siblings are 20 years older than him. Yeah. Wow. Oh, mama met the maintenance man at her 40.
30 years older than you, damn near.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not old, but
they're they're in their 50s, going on 60s, and I'm 30. So it's like I have a great bond with them to this day,
right?
And it is what it is. But our dynamics were different because of how we grew up. But there were still family ties there. Mm-hmm. My family loved them. Mm-hmm. Like it took a while for my mom to get comfortable with him after the first year of us dealing with each other. She didn't want to meet him, but after a while. It was to the point, child, come to find out when we broke up, they was on the phone at 3 o'clock in the morning. Him and my mother talking about me, about her, and him, and all that stuff. It's crazy.
I'm going to just say this real quick. Anybody that I date, I don't care how long we date, do not call my mother. She don't want no part.
No, she called him. And they would be talking.
She ain't going to call you.
She took it up as if that was another, over the years, that was like another son.
That was years.
And then we were engaged.
Just giving mom and
we were engaged.
Yeah,
let's
give
I get it. Coachella ain't doing it.
She might.
Shit.
So if you get married, then you don't feel as if whoever you decide to get married won't. Are you getting married? Do you want to get married?
I mean, I'm not needing it. I don't need it.
I know you don't need it, but I'm asking, would you?
Like, would I get married? Yeah, I would.
Okay.
If I fell in love like that.
Yeah.
But I love my friends.
But no, like I said we had family ties and everything, so it was hard to walk away as well. Even to when we were separated, and it was Mother's Day. I never forget it was Mother's Day of 20, and it was a big blow up to the fact that I left. We were at my family's house, and a conversation that he and I were having got heated. So I was like, "Fuck this." I pulled off, and he went back into the house and was like, "Yo, Twan just left. I can't do this. I gotta go." Family all hit me up like, "Yo, you good? You good?" I'm like, "Yeah, that's us where we're at right now, the space." But to say back to what you were saying, as far as if I leave a situation, I'm not going back. In the 10 months that we were apart, he begged to get back into my life, and I was like, "Nah, fuck that. I'm worried about me. I'm focused on me. I'm losing more weight now. I got down to 195." Oh baby, I was feeling like the shit at that point. I was on my way to being back to a swing, but deluxe version. Because I ain't going back to 140. I can't do that. I can't do that. I think a good 180 would be good for me. So yeah, but at any rate, in that time of being apart, there were definitely real ass conversations that happened to put shit on the table. Before I made the decision to go back, we met down Jefferson Memorial, and we sat on the edge of the wall. And I already went, bitch. I had my phone with notes on the phone. I had questions that I wanted answers to. People, like I had a whole list of questions. And if you want me back in your life, you got to be 100% honest. No matter how much you think it's gonna hurt my feelings or hurt me, you got to be honest with me. Because there's some shit that I already know, and I want to see if you can lie to me. Shit that I've known for years. You know, that whole going through the phone shit. I didn't do that. I've done it once or twice in 12 years. That wasn't my shit.
Right.
Because what happens is going to come out eventually.
If you look for it, you're going to find it.
Yeah.
And even if it's not
then
there.
what you do with the information, what you find.
Exactly. Because, I mean, because if you're going to leave, you don't need, if I know in my mind that this is not right for me and I'm going to go, I don't need confirmation.
Right.
I've decided that for myself. I'm good. That's why I've never really been a go through. I've done it, but not even really gone through it. I don't think I've gone through a phone, but
Is it right though?
Look.
To snoop.
Girl,
if you have suspicion.
You snoop?
Let me tell you what the fuck I did.
Ooh.
With the first one. I think I probably told the story. Maybe I told you or maybe I told someone else. This is old back in the day.
Christ.
You know I'm technical.
Yeah, very.
So I knew the bitch that was texting. So what did I do? I'm trying to like, so you guys can understand what I did. So I knew the person in which she was texting. So who number? No, it's because I'm trying to put it together. It's like I changed the number of the person in his phone. Like I changed like the last 4 digits of the because it was saved in his phone. So I changed that person's contact phone number. Okay. So when he texted that person,
it wasn't going to be to him.
It was a random person. Like I think you got the wrong number. Who they was like, oh, I'm sorry. But I still remember what the other number was. So when that person hit him up, like, hey, what's going on? He was like, who are you? So of course that conversation didn't go nowhere. That's that bitch I was.
I like it. I like it. I like that. I like that.
Like this is why I should have fucking read. You see the other shit I'm doing?
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like at that point, I'm gone.
But
I'm done.
But I felt good about it.
See the other Gemini's gonna go. I'm about to put that in my playbook.
Exactly. No, but I'm not. I'm like,
well, I don't know how to do it with iPhones. Like this was back during like iPhone wasn't out. Maybe we had like the Windows phones or Android.
But I'm just like. Yeah, if I got, like, I'm not that person.
Yeah,
I don't have that in me. Like,
yeah.
Again, now I've done what you did. The whole, let's sit down and let's figure this out. I'm going to ask all these questions and I feel like I got all the answers. But I think when it came down to it, not to say that this individual was the same person, but it was a lot of the characteristics from previous. And I was just like, what am I doing?
Yeah. But my thing is, if you don't want me, then leave.
You don't want me? Then don't talk to me.
So I'm not gonna say it. You say it.
Go ahead.
Because you're doing this shit. So you say it.
Right.
That's the thing. It's not that they don't want you. They want you and
that. But that's not cool. Unless you all had that agreement and that conversation.
But what I feel like is, and I think this is anybody, because I feel like if I met someone that I was really, really in tune with and I really enjoyed their company, but I also enjoyed the company or the attention of other people.
Right.
That's what I'm gonna do.
But that's a conversation to have that. See, I think that
a lot of times that's not gonna happen.
I think that if there was a conversation in the beginning before we broke up. Now, when we got back together, the conversation came about to say, let's try this open. Like, would you try to see what that is? We didn't do it. No. We didn't do it.
No. I'm just saying.
To fulfill that appetite of what you're not getting from me, and vice versa. Now, at this point, bitch, I done got single. My eyes done got exposed to some shit. I done did some shit. I done got into some shit, and I want to try this, and you ain't gonna be into it. You know, it was that. I think that if we had those conversations earlier, then I wouldn't have spent so many years unhappy or just staying to fulfill the void of not having somebody that actually loved me if that makes sense.
But during those times, you don't know what that conversation looks like.
Right. Afraid to have it. Like, if I bring this up, is he going to blow up on me? Are we going to get in an argument? Are we going to stop talking for a week? Like, shit like that, you know?
Because it's not something, because you didn't go into this relationship with that intention. So
Exactly.
if that type of change comes up, like you said, you don't know how and when to have this particular part of the conversation.
And over years, we change as humans. We don't say the same. I wasn't the same person I was at 18 when I met him than I was at 28.
Right.
I
So
wasn't.
he was like, I was willing to try open with you. I said, no, I just don't fucking like you.
Ooh.
I said, so that wouldn't have worked anywhere. I just don't like you. Like,
Open would have been gone. Like, what? I'm not doing.
I wasn't willing to do any of that. I don't want you.
But even in going back and seeing a lot of the same stuff. Now, when I say some of the same stuff, there wasn't a lot of the flirting going on because I had already made that clear. That's a hard no. I'm gonna knock the shit out of you now. Mm-hmm. Fuck the bitch.
That's
I'm gonna
what
knock
you
you.
should've
I'm gonna knock
done.
you. But see, the thing about it is, I don't do domestic in relationships. I'll knock a bitch on the street, clear as day. But with my partner, because my thing is, if I put my hands on you or you put your hands on me, if you hit me, I don't trust you at that point.
Right.
And I don't trust myself with you while you're sleeping. Shit. That's
But what I'm saying, the point that I'm
saying.
making is,
Like,
you can't my partner can't participate in the exchange of anything, and I can't. I need to hold them accountable, not the other person. And that's what I'm saying. Again, this was at a time when I feel like you were younger.
yes,
So,
exactly.
it's not
even to the fact that one night in our other apartment in Hyattsville, we had an undisclosed location. I'm about to say something. At our apartment in Hyattsville, it was a thing where we were having a conversation about the party. And it was, if I go out to go promote, like if I go to Fireplace or if I go to Nelly's or if I go to Cobalt, you're not coming with me at every outing that I go promote. And I'm like, well, why is that? Because his response was, I may gotta flirt with a few people to be able to get them to come to the club as a part of my promotion. Now, in that situation, it was like, what the fuck do you mean? You gotta go flirt with somebody, and now I really want to come now, but now I didn't go because again, this is also business. As crazy as it seems,
No, it's not crazy. It makes sense. It makes a lot of sense.
like I felt fucked up to hear that, and it's like, what can I really do but just say okay in that situation?
Thank you, but good night.
Go
ahead and do what you
But
do.
yeah, but we broke up. Those 10 months, I had some fun. I had some fun. I ain't gonna hold you. You know some of them stories. You know them.
I do.
And I give you some afterwards. But notice, I had some fun, and I think it was even to the fact of it was so much when we were apart. Like he got upset when he found out that I was fucking with other people. My thing is, I don't stop worrying about the next person. Worry about you. If you want to get back in my life, worry about you.
And
Don't worry about what the next nigga doing in my life.
Yeah.
That got nothing to do with you.
Yeah.
So after all that time, I got to learn myself more. I learned how to be actually on my own. From 18, I moved out of mom's house to grandma's house to my house with a roommate, but then I got right with you. I've never lived on my own. So when I moved with Nana, still wasn't on my own. However, I had a bit more independence. I learned how to make sure I got food. Learn how to make sure I got gas in my car.
Did you miss his cooking?
Oh, boots.
Yeah.
Oh, I still got that when we was broken up too. You making some seafood salad? I'm on my way. I'm on my way. But no, like it was a thing where I had to learn myself all over again without him physically being there every day, every night. And as well as him, he had to learn how to survive and do things without me being there. So over that time, those 10 months of us being apart, there was some growth on both ends, and some things got put to bed. However, when we had that conversation and put shit on the table, my conversation was a bit different. This is what I'm not tolerating, at all. I'm happy. I'm happy out here being single now. Enjoy. I come and go as I please. I don't have nobody questioning me about shit. Like I'm fine with that. But if I'm going to allow you back into my space, shit has to be different on both ends. I gotta go about how I do shit and tolerate shit differently. Not just even our relationship, but with myself, and vice versa. You're different. You got to relearn me now.
Right.
So it's not this thing of, okay, we go fuck all the 10 months of you did what you did and it is what it is. No, we got to relearn each other.
Yeah, because there's definitely a change.
Yeah, there's some change.
Exactly.
It's not about a change, but there's some change.
Definitely.
Because again, there are still habits that you're doing. Leaving the toilet seat the fuck up, and I told you, bitch, stop doing that, and you still doing it 10 months later.
Like, you ain't learn shit.
Okay.
Pissed off. You ain't learn shit.
So to close this out, what would you say? What would be your biggest piece of advice to someone that's experienced all that you've experienced? Like, to help them maybe avoid all of that. What would you say? Because, I mean, this episode has literally been about, and I can appreciate your vulnerability and you just being very upfront and honest with everything. I haven't experienced.
I know, right?
And Ramont doesn't see. I mean, he's experienced.
I feel as if you have a bit of more of a more grounded place within yourself to where you know yourself and you're not dealing with certain shit.
Right.
Again, I was 18.
Right.
I didn't know that was my second relationship, and I was just okay. This is what this is. I'm gonna figure this out. So, any advice to somebody that may be in that situation, or even in a situation where they're unhappy, communicate. Mm-hmm. I bit my tongue for years about shit that I wasn't happy with that he was doing to prevent arguments. That's one thing I will say. Over those years, we
that compromise.
A bit.
Okay.
It was a bit compromise.
I think that's necessary.
But and when it goes to communication, and if you feel as if like you're stuck in a situation, communicate like you call Nana, call your best friend, call a close friend, call a cousin, someone that you can depend on that will, if you need to move out and get out of,
and make sure that's a good source, because that's not always a good go-to.
Yeah,
because the business can give you bad advice, and you find yourself in a situation
even worse.
Right.
So because sometimes talking to the partner ain't gonna, it may not go anywhere. So you just need to have that plan. Be like, bitch, if this conversation go left, my bag.
Okay. I was gonna counter that, but I see where you went. I was like, now I'm not gonna go have a conversation with nobody else and not.
No. I'm saying have a conversation with them as far as I'm gonna need to spare room.
Yeah. I got you.
Because no,
I think it's just having that conversation. Have communication, because I think about if you put that shit out there early, y'all can address it. Y'all can either move forward or y'all can leave it alone.
Yeah.
You're not spending years wasting time and energy when you can be focused on you doing whatever you got to do and making sure that you're happy.
Yeah.
I was happy for many years.
And I think the big thing is, do not be in a situation for the potential of what that is solely. If there is red flags and shit that you just be like, this ain't it. I am so in the mindset of it is so easy to walk away. If I'm in a situation, my friends will tell you.
I wish I had knew that.
Years ago, I wish I had known that, but like now I know that, but back then I didn't know that. I didn't think I had any other options. You know,
and that's crazy to me, but I get it. Yeah. I don't want to sit here and make it seem like I was so advanced. It wasn't that, but I just feel like maybe I just didn't have those. My relationships young were just kind of like not fly by night, but they weren't that in depth. And I also do feel like when I got to a point where I was like, this don't feel good no more. I gotta go.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I'm out. I can't.
I wish I had that mindset. Like, honestly, because if I had that earlier, I wouldn't have been so wrapped up into him.
But
because it started off so good.
Yeah. I will also say though, had you not gone through what you've been through, you wouldn't be who you are and where you are
today,
mentally and all of those things. So all of our lives are different. Yeah. We go through things for the reasons that we need to go through them. So I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah.
But before we go, Ramont knows. Even if we have a guest, I have questions.
You have questions.
I always have questions for. And you can play too. Well, you can play a couple other questions. This first one is for the both of you. I asked the both of you. Growing up, and so the questions that I'm asking are kind of like, not rapid, but first thing that comes to your mind, like, we don't want to think too hard. It's not a dissertation.
Oh, okay.
Growing up.
Don't take off your glasses.
Growing up, your name, what would you have wanted it to be? Like, did you ever think, ooh, I wish my name was?
Nick.
No.
Never?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
I like my urban name.
If you could be any animal, this is for the both of you. If you could be any animal, what would it be and why?
An elephant.
Oh, I was gonna say elephant too.
Oh, you guys are so like-minded. Why?
I like them now.
Because of that memory.
We see each other. Okay.
Oh, because she's just a big bitch and she can stop on some shit and knock motherfuckers with a trunk. That's why.
Okay. This is for the both of you as well. Favorite and least favorite track from Renaissance?
Cuff it.
Favorite.
Least favorite is America Has a Problem.
My least favorite is America Has a Problem.
What?
And my favorite is Cozy.
Cozy is cute. Y'all don't like America Has a
No.
Problem? What?
I don't know. It
We won't
doesn't.
go too deep.
As soon as it's come on, I'm like,
I like that. Okay, so this is for the both of y'all. I want you, as much detail as you care to, describe yourself if you were the opposite sex. Like, what would Ramona be? What would Antoinasia be?
damn.
Who the fuck is that?
She can't just be Antoinette? Damn.
Antoinasia.
Antoinasia. Go ahead, I'll let you answer first.
What does she look like? How does she dress? What is her vibe?
She's light skinned. She had.
She mixed. She has long hair.
She does have long hair.
It's hers.
It is hers. Sometimes she may put on a wig because natural hair is hard. And we just got out of summer. Let's see. Dress wise, she's given. She's the kind that like she can put on a sweatsuit, but if she needs to put on a dress to go out, like she got a banging body, she can do that.
She's giving me Tiana Taylor vibes.
Yeah.
Okay, I can see that. I'll go with that.
That's what, based off what you described,
Yeah.
that's what I'm seeing. Okay. Light skin, long hair. Does she wear makeup? Is she a makeup girl? Is she a clean face?
Nope, she a makeup girl.
Oh, that's time, baby. Okay. All right.
Antoinasia, she's the all around the way girl.
Hooray.
All right, she's the hood rat. Antoinasia's the hood rat girl, yes. No, she's all around the way girl. She can give you, she's one of those girls that it's like an all-purpose. She's an all-purpose hoe.
But what is her aesthetic? What does she look? What is? Give me.
Oh,
give me
yeah.
a
So
visual.
I think she switches up her hair a lot.
Okay.
She does short.
But she has hair.
She has hair. She does long. She does short. She does weave. She does a wig.
Okay.
She wears soft beats.
Okay.
Soft beats. She's a little thicker. She's not petite. She's a little thick.
Okay.
A little thick. She has good nails.
Okay.
Good nails. Good nails.
Strong now.
Yeah.
How does her dress? What is her dress?
She likes dresses. She likes to have her legs out.
Okay.
She likes to strut.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's a heel girl.
She's the heel hoe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is Ramona wearing heels or is she
6 inch.
She wear heels and she has sneaker head.
Okay.
Yeah, sneakers.
She's
as well.
okay.
And
Okay.
that's all purpose. I'm all purpose. Antoination.
But her sweatsuits give you like crop top sweatsuits.
Oh, Antoination ain't doing crop top, girl. She got no gut. She got no gut.
Wait, so Ramona
She'll wear a tank top, but she ain't wearing a crop top.
Are Antoinasia and Ramona hanging out? Are they homegirls?
Yeah, they can
I
hang out.
can see it now. I see it now, yeah.
Okay, now this last question actually did not come from me, so this is specifically for Ramont.
Okay, let's
Because
go.
when we started asking these questions, somebody came through and was like, I have a question. So I had to do some research. So I might have to pull out the results of my research because I didn't get it at first. I was like, huh?
Okay.
So the question was, how many unicorns have approached you and D wanting to create a triad?
I understand the
Great
question.
I didn't know what a fucking unicorn. I knew what a triad was.
I knew you would.
I didn't know what a fucking unicorn. I was like, what?
Just whatever you think a unicorn, like when you think of a unicorn, is special, unique, just like one of a kind, different type of thing.
But okay, so when I did my research, hold on, damn, where did it go?
And people are like, oh, I'm a unicorn, like I'm different.
No, not that. So a unicorn in this sense was. No, that's not it. It says usually it is a female willing to fit into a relationship with an established couple whose relationship is primary, while their relationship with the female is secondary. However, it can be any third person that joins an established couple.
So, are we speaking from a female perspective?
No.
And are we talking about just sex or relationship? Joining the rest of a relationship?
They asked. So
They
wanted
haven't.
to know how many
A
people
female has not.
Gotcha.
A female. Well, neither sex has approached us. Female. No, but I don't like if a female touches his beard, like even if he
Really?
Wait.
because it's mine.
Well, that concludes my question.
Well, I got a sub question. Have you had people
Yeah,
you were looking to either step into your?
That's what the question was.
but they haven't approached us. It's us sharing story like, you know this bitch.
Somebody trying to join into a set. Well, join.
No,
into
you're
your
saying
own.
people haven't approached each of you individually to hook up outside of both of y'all.
No,
The
wait.
question was, so the,
Together.
No one has asked to make our thing a throuple.
okay,
That
was the question.
Okay, then no,
Okay.
no.
but your caveat was
In
Even-
general, do
even-
people shoot their shot?
to get in that bed with both of y'all.
People have asked.
that's trash. Stop doing my friends like that.
What's trash?
Well, you know what? Let me take
What
that back. 'Cause I don't know what
activity
to me, I just think it's
No, even excluding him.
I think it's
and his partner.
inappropriate.
How?
I think it's
If they come
inappropriate.
together, if they
You don't
come
know.
together-
You don't know unless you ask.
I just and then because I look at a union, I look at a relationship as a relationship. Now, if you come to me, that's a different story. But I'm not
If
gonna,
the couple
like if
comes
y'all
to
was,
you?
if y'all was together, I'm not gonna be like, so what's up? Can I? But if y'all was like, if you was like, hey, me and my partner, I might be like, oh, okay, well. But I'm not gonna come to you and be like, so you and your partner wanna.
Well, yeah, that I'm not doing. Unless now, I will say that there was this Gemini couple that they both were Geminis, and I was a Gemini. It was that'd have been woo. That'd have been off the hook.
That'd have been fun.
That'd have been
But
fun.
all these personalities.
Woo! Girl, too much. Where we had met on an app, but nothing happened from it.
Mm-hmm.
They were looking for a third to bring it to just for the bedroom piece of it. They weren't looking for nobody to join the relationship, to turn it into a throuple, none of that. They were looking for somebody to be in that.
I like the word triad. That's my new word.
triad.
I like it.
Would you join a triad? Or would you enter into a situation to become a triad?
I could not enter into it. It would need to be a situation. I think we talked about this. It would need to be it would need to be a situation where we all came together at the same time.
Gotcha.
That's the only time I would be
That's the
comfortable.
only way?
Yeah, because
Good time.
bitch, I'm not
I
coming
don't
like.
know what movie he lived in.
Well,
They just all randomly met at Starbucks and they're just like, you,
Come here.
like,
you gotta
Give me juice and
Right.
No, I just don't like if you guys like again, if you guys were in a relationship and you was like, what's up? I would always feel like the odd man out. I would feel like either the odd man out or I feel like I would end up being more attracted to one of you and that would cause conflict between me and the other one. I know from someone of a little bit of experience, so.
I don't know. I think for me, I can enter into a situation because I know what I'm here for.
But that if you're so for me, I couldn't just be a physical piece for you.
Oh, I could.
Yeah, no, thank you.
Girl, because y'all can be physical pieces to me.
Well,
Fair exchange ain't no robbery.
I'm out here doing
I'm
cupping
just saying.
season the way that I'm doing cupping season, and
Well, be
Antoine's
cuffed.
doing what he doing, and triads, and
Lie.
And-
Bitch.
Ramont is happily married.
Bleep that out because that's a lie, girl. I am not out here being in triads.
I said, did I say you were in triads?
I'll go through the edits and find out.
Thank you.
All right, y'all.
Thank you
It's
so much
unreal.
for listening to
Thank
and
you for
viewing
having
another
me.
episode of a Lil R and R podcast. We appreciate
I
you.
appreciate this.
I feel like we should come
Fun.
back. I feel like everybody should come
Everybody's gonna come back.
I'll look at that next time.
back. Look, we'll do a whole reunion. No, we're not.
Good.
That'll be fine.
That would be interesting.
Yeah. You're gonna be. I can talk about any topic. I love it. But this is cute. I enjoyed it. I'm a big fan of you all. I appreciate this. This is an honor to be here amongst the two of you.
We
Want a
appreciate
little
you.
R and R.
Close it out on that. A little R&R. Thank you guys. Have a good one.
Peace.
That's gonna be my new thing. Good morning. I got the beat.